Welcome to our element in focus value. This is going to be a read aloud of pages 80, 81, and 82. The words here are just so good that I'm just going to read them as they appear on your page. Feel free to follow along in your sketchbook. The art element in focus is value. Value is the lights and darks that describe form and space. Contrasting values are often used to create an area of interest or define a focal point. Key terms are highlight, which you'll see illustrated in the sphere to the right, shadow, core shadow, reflected light, and cast shadow. All of these work together to create that illusion of form and the illusion of space in this sphere drawing. Let's take a look at what achromatic and chromatic mean and how to create different value scales. Value scales show a range of value from dark to light. Achromatic value scales are black, white, and all the gray in between. Chromatic scales use color. Colors have inherent values. In these chromatic value scales, the step for full color purity is located at a different point on each scale. The yellow monochromatic scale in its pure step 4, red in step 7, and blue in step 9. This is because pure blue is inherently darker than pure yellow. Red falls between them. Artists use different tools and techniques to achieve a host of different results depending on the artistic intent and media used. In this section, we'll be focusing primarily on graphite drawing tools and techniques. Pencils. Artists use graphite drawing pencils that come in a range of hardnesses or grades. The range of drawing pencils is much larger than what is shown here, but these are just the grades we'll be using in class. We'll be using HB pencils, which is a medium compression pencil equivalent to basically a number 2 pencil you'd use for the bubble sheet exams, a 2B pencil, and a 4B pencil, which was our softest, least compressed pencil of our set. It will create bolder, stronger lines, and it's best for if you're planning on using a blending technique. 2B pencil hangs out between the two and has kind of a medium compression between the HB and the 4B. No matter what pencil you choose, the amount of pressure you use, as well as the sharpness and angle of the tool, will make different results. For example, a light touch will give you a light value. You can also use lines to create different values. The closer the lines are to each other, the darker the value. Hatching is when you have all of these lines that run parallel to each other. Cross hatching is a technique that is used when the lines crisscross each other. In both examples, you can see that the closer the lines are together, the darker the value appears. The lesser the lines are in the space, the farther apart they are in the space, you'll find that they appear to be lighter in value. Dots work in a similar way. The more dense the dots, or close together the dots are, the darker the value. Here's an example of stippling. Stippling are dots in proximity to make value. Pointillism is a technique using dots, color, and light to visually mix colors and make value. Some other techniques include shading and blending. Smooth transitions of value through media application are what characteristics you'll find when you're working with the shading and blending technique. You can use blending nubs or sticks, even tissues, and these can help smooth value areas or create even transitions. Be careful not to overblend. Overblending will make things too murky in the middle and not have distinct qualities of dark and light. Erasing and reduction is another technique you can use, and that's removing media to increase the range of value. Try using your eraser as a drawing tool. Use it on the broad side to blend, or pull up gradually. Use it on an edge to get sharp, fine lines. Now let's see if you can identify the different techniques in artworks. At the bottom of page 82, you'll find this chart. Everyone's going to fill this one out, whether you're doing the read aloud with me now or doing it independently on your own. Write the letter from the match into each of the 4 techniques listed. Hatching and cross-hatching, stippling, pointillism, or shading and blending are the different techniques that are listed. Which of these shows hatching and cross-hatching? Which of these shows stippling, pointillism, shading, or blending? Take a peek and see what you think.